In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to hide layers in Canva. When working with designs, sometimes you might want to make certain elements temporarily invisible to see how your design looks without them. Now, Canva doesn't provide a direct feature for hiding layers. Instead, we're going to use a clever workaround, adjusting the transparency of elements to achieve the same effect. Let's dive right into the process. First, start by opening your design in Canva where you have the layers you want to manipulate. If you're new to Canva, don't worry, this process is simple and can be mastered by anyone, regardless of previous experience. Now, to begin working on hiding a layer, click on the element or layer you want to make invisible. Once it's selected, look for the transparency icon in the toolbar that appears above your design area. This icon is generally represented by a square with a checkered pattern symbolizing transparency options. Clicking on this icon will bring up a slider. The next step is to adjust the transparency of the selected layer. Move the transparency slider all the way down to 0. This action will make that specific layer completely invisible on your design. Essentially, the layer will still be there, but all of its contents will be transparent, giving the impression that it's hidden. This method provides a great way to temporarily remove elements without deleting them, allowing for easy adjustments if you change your mind later. To check if the element is indeed hidden, you can right-click on the area where the layer should be. This is a handy tip to ensure that you've adjusted the right layer, especially in complex designs where multiple layers overlap. Once you've right-clicked, hover your cursor over the layer option in the context menu. You'll see a list of all your layers appear, which can be a useful tool to manage and verify the elements you've worked on. In this menu, click on Show Layers. This feature allows you to review your layers and identify which ones are visible and which have been set to transparent. As you scan through the list, you'll notice a layer without a visible text or image thumbnail. That's the one we've just made transparent. And that's it. You've successfully made a layer invisible in Canva using the transparency adjustment method. This technique can be particularly useful for refining your design layouts, letting you experiment with different aesthetical arrangements without losing any original content. Remember, anytime you need a layer back, just slide the transparency back up, and it will reappear just like before. I hope you found this workaround helpful and easy to implement in your design process. Thanks for following along, and happy designing with Canva.